Well, good morning, YouTube friends and family, and welcome to today's edition of the Wellness Homesteader. So this is Bye Bye Winter Skin Part 3. So today I'm going to share with you a little bit of information about an oil I've been creating to use on my skin. Now, I don't think anybody's going to dispute I have mature skin, but I've always had very, very dry skin. I was never troubled with blemishes, but always troubled with that dry, tight feeling when you got out of the shower like your face was going to crack, even from a fairly young age. So I've tried a variety of preparations, both high end and low end. I've tried plain coconut oil. I've tried a little bit of everything, to be quite honest. And I was still really troubled by peeling, dry, parched looking skin until I came upon a solution that has worked really well for me. There's nothing super fancy about what I use on my skin as a moisturizer. So I thought I'm going to go ahead and share with you what I'm using and why I'm using it. So I have been purchasing, and I'll leave links in the description box, organic argan oil. And there's a couple kinds that I like. I like the Viva, and this comes with the little dropper. So what I've been doing is when I make a batch, I put it in the smaller bottle. And this is called the, I don't want to mispronounce this, organic. So probably clinical and organic mixed together. So argan oil is a cold pressed oil that is very, very nourishing to the skin, and it absorbs quickly. So unlike coconut oil for me, where I felt super greasy and it got in my hair, I feel like the argan oil stays in place, nourishes my skin without leaving a heavy, oily feeling. Well, if you all remember way back when, I started to infuse rose petals that I have harvested from my organically grown rose petals. First, I did it into just vinegar, and then I created my own vinegar, which is what I've been using as a rinse on my hair. And at first I thought, oh, I surely hope it doesn't turn my hair like pink or red, and it totally didn't. What I can say is it's given incredible shine to my hair, and I just use about a quarter cup. I water it down, put it on my hair as a rinse. So I found benefit. So I thought, well, you know what does rose do for the skin? So that I don't misspeak, I'm going to just share some information with you from my trusty iPad. So roses are actually very good for acne-prone skin. Did you know that? So how does it work for mature skin if it works for acne-prone skin? Roses have antibacterial properties, so they prevent the germs, if you will, from clogging your pores in excess oil, and then bacteria growing, and you get, boom, a pimple, a whitehead, a blackhead. Rose extracts are high in vitamin C, and they help stimulate, according to the internet, you can't believe everything you read, collagen production in your skin. And collagen is what makes your skin elastic. It's also very high in vitamin E, so it's very nourishing without being overly moisturizing. So I thought, I don't want to put vinegar on my face. Let me do a little research on how I can get some rose essential oil. Well, I did that research, and I want, so that y'all don't think I have 3 heads and I'm making it up, I'm going to show you this. So I don't know if I've ever mentioned mountain rose herbs on any of my videos. They are a very high quality producer of herbs and herbal preparations. So if you would like 5 milliliters, oh, I'm sorry, pardon me. If you would like half an ounce or 15 milliliters of Bulgarian rose essential oil, it can be yours for the price of $603.25. So needless to say, there will be no Bulgarian rose going on this face. So I thought, well, Kim, you have tons of roses, and I'm going to show you. So this is all of my dehydrated at a low temperature or air dehydrated, naturally dehydrated, organically grown roses. So what I've been doing is taking a piece of cheesecloth, and let me scooch you down here. So I like white mouth jars for this. Put your cheesecloth in like so. Add in your rose petals. Cover it with argan oil of your choice. Let that steep down in that oil. So one thing to learn, and I've shared this book and I'll also include it again in the description box below, the Essential Oil Maker's Handbook. Although I originally bought this to produce my own essential oils, I quickly learned that was not an endeavor that I wanted to do. So how does the oils that are beneficial in roses get into a preparation, and why on earth would anything cost over $600? And let me tell you, if you're buying like a 1 ounce Young Living type rose essential oil, it depends. It's around $30 to $50 for an ounce, so it's very pricey. And there's a reason for this, because there are 2 ways to get the oils out of these petals to extract the beneficial properties, if you will. So it can be double distilled because the oil content is so low in the rose petals, they have to distill it twice, and they get very little oil, hence the price, out of the petals. The other way to do it is to extract it using a fat. So we're going to use a solvent, if you will, to pull those beneficial properties from the from the roses into the oil. So what I will do is I will warm the oil slightly. You don't want it hot. I will steep my rose petals in it till it all comes back to room temperature. I do like using the cheesecloth. I don't want a bunch of floaties in my facial oil, not because it looks unpleasant, but because they have a tendency to mold. I will tell you that. So I make it in very small quantities at a time. Anything that I'm not actively using in the dropper bottle will then go in my refrigerator, and then I can just top off as I need. What I can tell you for me is I feel like I have better circulation in my skin. I feel like my skin has stayed clear. It's certainly been much less dry. One of the things I want to try as well is adding a little organic rosehip seed oil, because there are also many skin benefits to organic or rose hips. I have harvested rose hips from my property. I am still not convinced I can extract what I need from it to be as beneficial as purchasing the organic oil. So I want to pose a question to you. Have you all downloaded the Think Dirty app? And I know that's a terrible name, but the app where you can actually scan the barcode of products that you're using and taking a look at what you're actually putting on or in your body. It can be really frightening. And I was not using anything grandiosely expensive, but when I actually scanned it and saw the huge list of chemicals, I decided then and there, I was already making my own soap and using the charcoal facial soap, that it was time for me to come up with a moisturizer that worked. So drop me a comment below. What do you think about trying some rose-infused argan oil for part of your skincare regime? You know, if you find it too oily, you may just be using too much. The other thing, if you use foundation, you can mix a little bit with your foundation so you're getting even coverage, but not, you know, a huge thick layer of oil. Or you can just use it at night and then use a lighter moisturizer during the day if you find that your makeup is slipping or running. And again, it doesn't take very much, so it's a very economical way to take care of your skin without getting a lot of chemicals. So I hope you found this helpful. If you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that like button. That lets me know you're enjoying the content and you're ready for some more Bye Bye Winter Skin series. I haven't decided for sure what our next item will be. I'm thinking I might do a facial scrub. Next, we've done body scrub previously, and when I do the facial scrub, I can also leave a link to that video as well if you have not seen that. But I do make my own facial scrub as well, so I could add that to our list of Bye Bye Winter Skin episodes. So I hope you are well. I hope you are healthy. I hope you're getting a little bit of spring weather. I'm actually filming this on Saturday because I'm determined to get caught up. Y'all know that. Feeling a little better today. Still working on that chewing, guys. Pray for me. Sadly, I had to throw away some bacon this morning because I could not chew it. I just could not chew it, you know? And that's a sad day when you can't chew bacon. It was pretty crispy, and I just was afraid. But at any rate, I hope you're getting some spring weather. Monday, we were supposed to have freezing rain and maybe some snow. So welcome to spring in Ohio. But all over there are signs of spring coming. I have daffodils that are up about this much, tulips that are up this much. My grass is still pretty beige, but it's coming. We are certainly starting to have the spring rains. So don't forget to get out, enjoy the weather, take a walk, smell that fresh air. I'm actually getting kind of excited about being able to open the windows, do some spring cleaning, have all those delicious smells from hanging your clothes out, you know, freshly washed sheets, all of those fun things that signal change of season. So as always, be healthy, be well, be blessed. I'll see y'all later this week. Take care.